Hi everybody, so today I am going to be doing Nicole Kidman's hair and makeup. It's an inspired look. I'm not transforming into Nicole Kidman, but I am going to be doing her makeup and hair inspiration from the movie Practical Magic. A lot of you guys requested this look and I'm excited because she looked gorgeous in that movie. I love the bangs and the smoky gray eyeshadow she wore with the semi-pink red lip. That's what I'm gonna go for today. So it's very 90s. I love it. She was a knockout in this movie, so I'm no Nicole Kidman, so let's just forget that part. But anyways, I'm gonna start off. She has a very pale complexion. So what I do is I can't just use a white foundation because my body has been kind of tan from the summer. It's not tan, I'm not really tan. I'm just have like an olive complexion from wearing spaghetti straps a lot in the summer. So what I do is I take the tannest foundation I own and mix it with my pale one to give me more of a porcelain look that'll still match my neck. Ooh, okay, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Of course, apply concealer. The concealer I have been loving lately is the Pro HD concealer, so we'll be using that, and to clean up the brows I'll be using the Brow Precise from Maybelline, and then of course topping it off with the Airspun powder to set the face. Do that real quick so I can stop talking and do my base. Okay, now that I'm baked and my eyebrows are done, we're going to move on to the eyes. So she has this very smoky grayish type of eye makeup look, which I've done kind of a lot on my channel, but there's a little bit of differences in here with smudging, so that's what we're going to do. So the palette I love to use for grays is the Lorac Pro palette. It has these amazing grays in here and blacks with slate and also just the color black. And I always use my Makeup Geek Stealth Gray Shadow too. And I use this to blend the colors together. But what I'm going to do first is there's this color called white in here. And I'm going to place this all over my eye. What I'm going to do now to prep the gray is I like to take like a taupe color, and there's this color called taupe, and this is so you don't go too heavy with the gray at first. So I am just going to blend that into the crease and then apply the gray stealth color, making sure my brushes are clean. And what we're going to make sure to is to not go too up, like up here. Don't bring it up here. Keep it low like this. Because when you take it up high, that's what makes it turn into a dramatic look. And this is – by no means a dramatic look at all. You see how we're casually building that up? Like I said, don't bring it up here because that'll make it really dramatic. So just build it within itself and blend it into the eye. I know I get carried away because I have such high lid space that I want to take it all the way up here, and then it just looks like a really dramatic modern look. So I have learned my lesson. Now I am going to take a little bit of the black. This is the scary part because I don't ever want to overdo it. So I take just a touch so we know not to go too crazy. This is the fun part, which is the eyeliner smudging. I'm going to run some eyeliner on my upper lash line and waterline. So like this. We're not going to use any falsies. We're just going to put your favorite mascara on and coat your lower, bottom, and top lashes. Now just add like a light blush. She had a pale look because she was a witch, so I'm just using my Peachy Keen. I use this all the time because it's not that pigmented and it keeps my face from looking flat. But without overdoing the blush, and I'm just going to take my Morphe setting spray. Set it in place. The lipstick I'm choosing I'm mixing too. I'm taking the Live Glam You Fancy lipstick, mixing it with the Infallible Pro Matte. And this color, what is it called? It's just Aphrodite's. I feel like this is a little pink, so I am going to add a little bit of Kylie Cosmetics Ginger. I feel like that helped the look, adding a little bit of brown into the pink so it wasn't like that in your face. But now we are going to do the hair. I just put on my straightener, and what I'm going to be using to get the longer look is my Irresistible Me extensions. I love these extensions. Now I personally dyed these extensions to match my hair color, but they are the Invisible Platinum Blonde number 613 in 14 inches, and then these have 100 grams of hair. I didn't want too much hair because I already have a lot of those, so I'm just going to be applying these and showing you how invisible they look. So yeah, let's get started on this hair tutorial. So first things first, you always want to spray your hair, I am using the FOXYBAE Cool AF Heat Protected Spray. This is my favorite spray in the entire universe because it smells like cotton candy and it just smells so good. Everyone always thinks it is a perfume that I'm wearing, but it's just this spray. Now the first clip I'm taking is the 2-clip one, and this is how thin and invisible it is. Like usually they have the big bulky part right here for the extension, but it is just very invisible and pretty. So I am just going to comb it, and I already sprayed these with heat protectant earlier, and she has more of a straightish look, so I'm going to straighten these out before putting them in my hair. Of course I'm going to straighten them a little bit when they are in the hair, but I'm just going to take my straightener and make sure that I have no like creasing in my hair either. So first weft going in. I love how light these feel. They feel so light in your hair. It's like you're not even, that's why it's like you're not even wearing extensions. That's why I like the ones that are invisible. Those are my favorite. So we're just curving it in like that, and now moving on. Now we have a 3-piece. This is how it looks. Okay, now we're going to use this one, which is the biggest one. It's the 4, and this one goes more towards the top of your head. So, yeah. It's crazy how I do not feel these extensions at all. I always feel it with the other types of wefts, but these invisible ones, they are amazing. Okay, just making sure you're curving your hair like that. We have that texture that Nicole Kidman has, and you just want to let down the top part. And I don't have bangs like her, so I'm going to insert some clip-on bangs, and you'll see me do that here in a bit. But I just want to show you, you see how it has texture right here and wave? You want to leave that, but up here, we're going to want to flatten this out a bit. So just take this, your straightener, and straighten it down, but leave the texture in the front because that's how she had it. What I did to get my hair to look fluffy is I used my blowout tool from FOXYBAE. So that's how I got the fluffy hair, in case you guys were interested. And these are my real bangs right here, so I'm just going to curve them in. She kind of has curtain bangs, long curtain bangs. And I kind of do too. I just need the front parts. So I am going to get my fake bangs, the single weft bang. I'm just clipping this in. And this is how you're going to want to have them split like this a little bit, showing just a little bit of the eyebrow and taking some hairs and covering it. And I do have these single ones that need to be placed in the front, so I'm just going to straighten them really quick. Place them over here. Okay guys, that is it. Sorry that I'm ending this vlog style, but my card was full. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Nicole Kidman practical magic look. I really loved it. I think it came out pretty accurate. And if you guys want to see any other movie or 90s recreation, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, happy October.